léeboon lippoon amoon na fi daan na am ba mu amee yaa fekkee yaa wax ñu dégg waxi tey matu la gëm say waxa ci ram. This happened a long time ago. It happened in this village where nobody ever died. Yes, in this village people have no memory of somebody dying. They've never heard of death. People just lived in this village. One day, death decided to come to this village. On the first day he came, he went straight to the oldest lady. She was so old, nobody remembered how old she was. She only had one tooth left. And death told the old lady, "Grandma, I came for you." The old lady looked at death and said, "What do you mean?" "What I mean is I'm coming for you, I'm taking you away, and nobody in this village will really see you again." "Well, I don't want to go," said the old lady. "Listen," said Death. "I am Death. I take people away. That's what I do on regular days. And this is not a subject for discussion. I take who I want, when I want, how I want. So, I came for you." The old lady was shocked and sad. She said, "Listen, if what you're saying is real, I only have one plea. I want you to let me tell a story to my grandchildren before I leave." Well, if that's all you need, so be it. The old lady brought together all of her grandchildren. They sat around and she started telling them a story. It was a beautiful story. Everybody was listening, and Death also was listening. Somewhere in the middle of the story, grandmother said, "Listen, I'm a little tired and it's time for all of you to go to bed. I'll tell you the rest of the story another time." The kids protest a little bit, but finally they accepted. Death was listening to the story and got so interested, and he really wanted to hear the rest of the story. In the end, he really didn't feel like taking away the old lady. So Death told the old lady, "Grandma, I'll come back for you." As he left the village, he got a little mad at himself. He was talking to himself and saying, "I shouldn't have listened to this old lady. I shouldn't have even listened to the story. If I didn't listen to that story, I would have been able to take her away. Okay? The next time I go into this village, I'm listening to nobody. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready off my ears so I can't hear." So Death get rid of his ears. He come back in the village and he find this group of young men sitting around discussing. He picked one of them. "Hey, young man, I came for you." The young man looked at him. "You came for me? For what? Who are you?" "I am Death. I come, I take people away, and you this village don't seem to know anything about me. Well, that's what I do all over the world on regular days. I came to take you. The young man said, I'm not sure I'm understanding you, but I'm not ready to go. Well, this is not up to discussion. You don't have a choice. I'll take you anyway. Wow, this is getting serious. Listen, if what you're saying is true, I have a plea. My friends and I, we always gather many things from the forest, and we make every week a big meal that we share. We've already gathered what we need. We're just sitting here around planning to cook. Will you let us finish our dish and then you can take me if you have to? I said, okay, please finish cooking. The young man brought their food together, made a magnificent dish. It was smelling very good, and Death got very much interested. It smelled so good. The young man told him, well, do you want to share our food? He got closer, tasted a little, and a little, and a little more, and a little more. By the end of it, Death had eaten so much, he was tired and just needed a rest. He said to the young man, I'll come back for you. So Death left the village, and this time he was again mad at himself. He said, I shouldn't have smelled the food. I shouldn't have tasted it even a little bit. Done. I'm getting rid of my nose and my mouth. When I come back in this village, I'm tasting nobody's food. I'm smelling nobody's food. And Death came back to the village. This time, Death found a group of young women. Picked one of them. Hey, young woman, I came for you. You came for who? I came for you. Okay. I'm tired of explaining the same thing to everyone in this village. I am Death. I take people when I want, how I want, and it's not a choice. It's not up for discussion. You just have to follow me. The young lady looked at him like, I can't believe what he's saying. I'm going nowhere. I'm with my friends and we are making a big bed cover every week. Every one of us make a small piece and then we quilt it all together. We make it a patchwork. And this week is my turn to receive my bed cover. Well, if that's the only thing you need to do, you can do it and I'll take you after, said Death. The young lady was just like, but I don't want to go. I told you, you don't have a choice. Okay. The young women gathered. They made their quilt. They made their beautiful bed cover. And Death had never seen such a beautiful cover. He was looking at it. And one of the young ladies said, well, I mean, you're going everywhere all the time, taking people away. We can give you this one if you want to. Death thought about it. But the bed cover was so beautiful. And he finally said yes. He took the bed cover and he told the young woman, I'll be back for you. Death left the village, and again, he just felt hopeless. I am not able to do my job in this village. Everybody seems to be busy doing something. I shouldn't have looked at this bed cover, let alone accept that they give it to me. Okay, I'm going to get rid of my eyes. So Death get rid of his eyes. Now he comes back in this village and he's stumbling. He can't see, he can't hear, he can't smell, he won't taste anything. And he had already made his mind up. There's some children in that village. They don't do anything. They keep on playing all day by the river. I'm going to just come and get them all. Take them away. In one wave. So Death came into the village and went towards the water to get the kids. He didn't even have time to tell them that he came for them. The kids saw him first and they ran and hold his hand and tried to help him. The moment they touched him, his heart melted. Oh goodness, how am I supposed to take these children when they're trying to help me? He left the village again, and this time he said, listen, if I really want to take away people from this village, I have to get rid of my whole body. So Death get rid of his whole body. But then the memory of the stories he heard from the old lady was still there. The memory of the smell and the taste of the food of the group of the young men was still there. The memories of the beautiful quilt that the young women made was there. And even the memory of the touch of the kids were there. So Death said, if I really want to get rid of, all this, if I really want to do my job in this village, I have to get rid of my mind and my memory. So he did. And he died. But the story says that before you kill, you have to get rid of your memory and your mind. Fa la léeb jógee tàbbi géej ku ko njëkk a fóon tàbbi àjjana.